Give it to me like
ฮัลโหลสวัสดีครับแล้วก็มาพบกับ Final Fantasy 16 พาร์ทที่ 15 แล้วนะครับ 15 แล้วเสียงดังหน่อยไม่ค่อยมั่นใจไปต่อมีทั้งเควสเล็กเควสน้อยนะครับนี่คืออะไรและในครั้งนี้เราจะไปดูนะครับว่าเราจะเจอกับมอนตัวนี้มันคือ Foreign Gate น่าจะเป็นก้อนไหนนะเดาไม่ถูกเลยว่าก้อนไหนที่เราเจอเอาอันนี้แล้วกัน
This is no time to ride.
มันไม่ใช่ที่เหรอไปทางนี้แหละตัดเข้าไปกลับเข้าไปน่าจะเจอนะ Follow life
Let's go.
เราจะเจอบ้างไหมนะกิฟฟอนทำไมนกตัวใหญ่จังไม่มาแถวนี้เหรอ
I can walk from here.
ตัวนี้ฉันเดินเองไม่มีใครแล้ว
Fly, Ambrosia.
บินไปเลยแอมโบเซีย
Thanks, girl.
โอ้โอ้ what นี่คืออะไร เอามาฟุกเจอตัวอะไรก็ไม่รู้เซเวเลียนอ่ะมา
The hell is this thing doing out of the ruins? Slow.
ช็อตตูดเลยพาดมันลงมาเลยตื้นและก็ลืมอัพเลเวลนะลืมอัพตัวเนี้ยโอ้โหโดนเต็มหลอดแล้วมันเร็วมากเลยนะบัคเกอร์ครับโอกาสของเรามาแล้วโอกาสแด่ผู้ที่ต้องการผู้ที่จะชนะอย่าย่อท้อโอกาสมันมาหาเราเสมอแต่โอ้ยโอ้ยโอ้ยโยย
Nice try.
โอ้ยไม่เป็นไรยังมีชิ้นว้าวว้าวช็อตตูดมันเลยโอ้โหโดนทุกเม็ดยาหมดแล้วครับหมดล้างตูดแล้วเราก็จะชนะมันในดอกนี้ไงล่ะกัดเข้านั่นแหละตายแล้วโอ้เราก็ไปเพิ่มโจมตีเพิ่มอะไรเราให้เยอะนะครับเหมือนเราจะสู้เกือบจะไม่ไหวด้วยได้อะไรอ่ะคราฟครับสำหรับคราฟ
From the ruins it came, and to ruin it returns.
บินไปเลยอัมโบเซียให้เจอบอสต่อไปฉันสู้ไม่ไหวแล้วนะ
No need to ride from here.
I said.
ว่าไงซิดได้ยินเหมือนกันนะปะ
It'll take ages to tidy all this stuff up.
You're listening to I think.
Those of us who are still here.
Thank you for sticking with us.
Ah, Clive. What brings you to the... I don't mind.
Thank you,
He went for it.
I'll look from there then.
มาท่าที่ไม่ใช่แม่ของซุปเปอร์แมนเดี๋ยวก่อนร้านค้าด่วนเลยร้านค้าอยู่ไหนซื้อยาหน่อยครับ
What are you after? Thanks very much. There you go. Thanks very much. Much obliged. Thanks very much. There you go. Very well.
Very well. Where I go now? อ๋อไปทางนี้มันจะตรงไปเลี้ยวซ้าย แค่เพียงเราไม่ย่อท้อเราก็จะได้ท้อยาวๆแล้ว
Let's go. Fly, Ambrosia. Be safe. This one.
ไม่จบง่ายๆยังตีไปโดนอีกแล้ว
Over here.
จะว่าไป เราไม่เห็นมีของธาตุดินเลยนะ หรือว่าต้องเปิดก่อน นี่ไง เปิดละเดี๋ยว คือมันอัพเองเลยเหรอ โอ้พระเจ้าไม่น่าไปกดเลยอันนี้เต็มแล้วนะมาไล่หาแต้มใหม่เศร้าน้ำตาจะไหล
Get him.
แล้วไอ้ที่มันอยู่ตรงนั้นคือตัวอะไรข้ามมันลงมาและกระตืบไม่ใช่ตัวเก่งไม่เป็นไรมันอ่อนอยู่เราลืดไล่กันลืดอ๋อมันเป็นมอนเข้าของมอนเข้ากองจับปูดโอเคจบฉันมาทำอะไรที่นี่ถามว่าถูกละอะไรอ่ะเดี๋ยวจะลง
Straight home now. It's the same as the one back at the hideaway.
อ๋อฝึกซ้อ
Doesn't seem
ม
to be working though.
แต่มันไม่ทำงาน
Ready, go? Fast.
Let's go หืม
Hi. I've ended the lad who saved my life. What brings you to a place like this?
You do, Bernard.
Oh. And I,
Of course.
well, that there is Cressida, where I grew up. Ain't much left of it now, though. Except my parents' graves. But I came up here hoping to visit. But you're a...
Yeah. This shouldn't take long. Get him! Sick him!
ก็คือ วัดมันให้หมด
This one. Get him! Over here!
มาไม่พักเลย
This one. Sick him. This one. Get him.
ลุยมันเลย
Get him. Over here. Get him. This one. Sick.
ช็อปตูดนะไปต่อ
Over here.
อย่าได้พักอย่าได้ไปแสลง
That should do it.
You made short work of that lot. Thank you, son. Now my folks can rest in peace once more.
How long is it since the village was abandoned?
Oh, people started packing their things after the duchy fell. Between the Blight and the Imperials, you just couldn't make ends meet. Must be nigh on a decade since the last wagon left. Oh, it may as well have been a century, looking at the place. This isn't the Cressida I remember.
I'm sorry.
Ah, don't be. Can't live in the past, no matter how nice it might have been. Soon as I'm done saying a prayer for those that raised me, it's onto your hideaway. I'll meet you there.
That should take care of Mid's little list. Better head back before she thinks of anything else.
ต้องไปทำอะไรกลับไปคุยกับมิตรเหรอ กับ Hard Away นะครับ
The Litlands have been up to their old tricks again.
นี่ไงตีไปแล้ว B ซะด้วยก็ B หมดนี่หว่าก็คือไอตัวนี้แหละเนาะเวสเกตไปต้องไปที่ไหนก่อนเถอะซื้ออะไรได้บางอย่างนะ
How may I help you today, Clive? Best of luck out there, Sid. Jill looked white as a sheet.
มิดอยู่ไหนนะเอาอยู่นี่นี่ว่าเวลาเรารู้ละ
Back, are ya? I always know. Not saying Fordian, do you?
ได้ดาบใหม่ โอ้ยไม่ธรรมดา
Not bad, if I do say so myself. Should last you a good while. That it? Fine.
How's it coming along?
Nearly there. Just need to get these
ไป
last
ทางไหนวะ
nailed on.
You were born in Rosalith, weren't you?
But I want to help Miss Middledore with her experiment.
Shouldn't you be getting some rest?
เดี๋ยวอย่างนี้เสร็จทางนี้นั่นไงทางซ้ายโธ่เดินเลยไม่ได้เดินเลยเดินเลี้ยวมาก่อน
I am.
That's brilliant.
Is there?
Nope. So as soon as I can't.
สดใสเสียจริงกระดิ่งแมว แล้วไงต่อเรา
That's
ต้อง
my
ไปไหน
good deed for the day done. Let's see how Jill's faring.
Ah, Clive.
Talia, how's Jill?
ชิวเป็นไงบ้าง
But she still needs her rest.
กำลังรักษาอยู่
Of course. Take good care of her, won't you?
I'll do my best. Oh,
Yeah,
Gav
I
was
think so.
looking for you. He said he had something to show you in the shelves.
The shelves.
เชลฟ์
Oh, that's right. He went to ask Hippocrates about Torgor. He must have found something. ยัง
ควสเยอะไป
Clive, where have you been? I've been wanting to ask you something about Torgal. Where did you get him?
They were crossing a snowfield when they heard his cries, and seeing no sign of his pack, they took him in.
What do you reckon, Tomes?
It certainly adds weight to the theory. Clive, I believe that Torgal may be no mere hound, but a rare frostwolf.
เป็น frostwolf เหรอ
An animal native to the far northern reaches of Valisthea. In one of our oldest bestiaries, I found reference to a frostwolf who served as guardian to an ancient queen of the north. Such was his mastery over ether, he could cast magics on command. His name was Fenrir.
เป็นลิน
Fenrir the Frostwolf.
Now, the annals do not state it explicitly, but I have reason to believe this queen was a dominant of Shiva, a girl from the northern territories and her faithful hound. One awakens as the dominant of Shiva, and the other...
You're saying that Jill granted Torgal his powers?
What?
Just like Fenrir. People called him my hound, but Torgal and Jill were inseparable. He grew up as a faithful companion to the dominant of Shiva, and years later, his powers awakened, just when his master needed him the most.
You're right. If it weren't for Torgal blasting those bastards to Kingdom Come, Jill would have been for it.
Quite. Though Torgal's power is his own, his latent birthright as a frostwolf, it had only to be unlocked.
Oh, get you, Torgal.
You're an even finer hound than we thought.
And regarding your original concern, you need not fear for Torgal's health. Why, the beast has the appetite of a behemoth. Just this very morn, I found him with his nose buried in my nuts.
There you are! I've been looking everywhere for you. Bernard's here. I need you to introduce us so we can get to work.
I shall be a moment.
ยิ้มเจือนๆใช่ไหมดูยิ้มเจือนนะ
Isn't it brilliant?
It is.
Well, I couldn't have done it without you. You and everyone else. But I promise I'll pay you back. I'm going to work my fingers to the bone for you lot. Starting right now. Just you wait. I'll make wonders like this world's never seen.
Then I look forward to seeing them. Now that that's settled, I wonder if Vivian's made any progress tracking down Kupka.
We have everything we need to begin work in earnest.
อันนี้คืออะไรอ่ะเดี๋ยวมันจะทำให้เราไปไหนได้สักที่หนึ่งไหมเหมือนจะเป็นเยี่ยงนั้น
Thanks for letting me do this, Clive. I'll pay you back, I promise.
I wish Miss Midadol would have.
I think I'll wait till mid's away to take it home.
How goes the hunt for Kupka?
Largely in circles. We have myriad sightings of strange soldiers in If only we knew for certain by what route he left Rosalith.
Well, keep at it. If anyone can piece this puzzle together, it's you. And I'm willing to wait as long as it takes.
What? Here?
Would that be a problem?
Do you know, Clive? I believe it a mercy that you didn't inherit your father's throne. Your poor people would surely live in fear of you.
You have nothing to worry about on that front. I won't be claiming his crown.
That is a relief.
Clive, have you got a minute? We, have a guest.
มีแขกข้างล่างใครอ่ะน้องชายเปล่าอาจจะเป็นคนนี้น้องชายแหละใช่ปะไม่ใช่ครับคุณลุงคุณลุง
It was a pleasure in hindsight
คุณลุงหรือคุณอานะ
Uncle Byron
Uncle
Clive my boy
หลานอา
for your favorite uncle is here
ในระหว่างนั้นทวินไซด์ Seat of the Imperial Court
The Dalmekian government sues for peace. How shall we respond?
If they're willing to accept their fault
Team
in the
Bahamut
matter,
นะครับ
I see no reason to refuse them.
Still,
กับ
we
แม่
must
เลี้ยง
insist
แม่
on
คุณแม่ใจร้ายไม่ได้แม่เลี้ยง
The Twinside stores are not as bottomless as reported.
Aye, and we have many more mouths to feed. We shall just have to have the Dalmeks empty their treasuries for us.
และคิงผู้เอาแต่ใจ
Of course, none of this would have been possible without your timely intervention, Prince Olivier.
Indeed, I doubt any of us would have had the courage to trade words with the mighty Titan, nor less the wit to win him over.
The Empire owes you a great debt.
May the blessing of the crystals go with you, Your Highness.
May the blessing of the crystals go with you.
Very good.
Now, let us come to the question of precisely when the Dalmeks will withdraw their troops.
Dion's fire could rid us of them in mere moments. The men of the Fist will not withdraw until a peace treaty is concluded. So let us keep the negotiations open, give them time to gather what gold and trinkets they can, and once they deliver that which we demand, what worth is a piece of parchment?
Your Radiance, were Prince Dion to take the field, the enemy would surely send their own dominant to meet him. And while His Highness would of course prevail, there would be heavy losses on both.
You need not fear Hugo Kupka. He is engaged on the Western Front. Even were the Dalmeks to send for him, he would not arrive in time. As much as I would enjoy witnessing a clash between Bahamut and Titan, it is not to be.
And what of your subjects, Your Radiance? If the fighting spread to the city proper, the people would bear the brunt of it.
There will be losses, it is true. Yet for every citizen who falls, another can be bred. For every home that burns, another can be built. The Empire will live on. Dion?
Yes, sire.
Prepare for battle.
But sire...
Do not make me repeat myself. Return to your camp and await my orders.
If that is your wish, Your Radiance, I shall depart at once. MacGregor forgive you.
What do the astrologers augur?
The stars are in agreement, Your Radiance. The shadow of treachery hangs over Prince Dion.
So Annabella's tales were true. You disappoint me, Dion.
What on earth is Uncle Byron doing here? Only one way to find out.
พูดคุยกับบาลอนนะครับไบลอนไบกอนไม่ใช่ ไบลอนลุงไบลอน
Ah, my dear nephew, how I've missed you.
How did you find this place, Uncle?
Through the good offices of young Sir Wayne. He really is the most helpful fellow. As are you, I hear. The Guardians and those they freed tell the most outlandish tales of your heroics in Rosalith. Which is why I came, to learn the full truth of the matter. Sort the fact from the fiction, so to speak.
You were working with the Guardians of the Flame to evacuate the people of Rosalith to Port Isolde.
I was, aye.
Then I have questions for you. Please, come inside, Uncle.
Gladly. You there? There are 2,000 gold talents in those chests. See that they're added to my nephew's coffers, would you?
2,000?
เสียงหลงเลยนะครับ
And I'm afraid that is all I know.
A fleet sailing south past Port Isolde. Most intriguing.
Forgive me for not being able to tell you more. I hadn't the faintest idea Kopko withdrew wounded from Rosalith. Still less that my own nephew dealt the decisive blow.
What do you think, Vivian?
I think, with this news of the Dalmekian fleet and recent reports of the Royalists' movements, that the final piece of the puzzle has fallen into place. Come here and I'll show you. It is known that Kupka's forces entered Rosaria via its unguarded coast. So can the same be said of your visitors from Waloed? Certainly her royal navy is famed for the efficiency with which it bears her knights from one battlefield to the next. And in the Ein Heya, or Black Galleon, she boasts a vessel nigh as swift and every bit as feared as the kingdom's legendary cavalry. A fitting flagship for a land apart, her naval presence being crucial to her ambitions beyond Ash. Yes, it seems safe to assume that the Royalists did indeed enter Rosaria from the sea. So then, had you a vested interest in Titan's survival, whither would you take him? Why, home to Drake's Fang, a place rich enough in ether to conjure the magics needed to mend his hurts. But would that not entail an arduous voyage around the southern cape? Let us say that the Royalists did put ashore with a mind to spirit Kupka away from under your very nose. Could that truly have been their plan for him? To load him aboard one of the ships flying Republican colors sighted off the coast near Port Isolde. To spend weeks at sea, being tossed hither and yon by unforgiving waves, his life hanging in the balance. No. The journey would mean Titan's death, and Kupka's faithful creatures would not allow it. So what then was the plan of our Waluda friends? Reports suggest they made not for the coast, but for the desert. And by cutting through the Velcroy, a party traveling light would have Titan back in his bed days before a galley could lurch into port. To wit, it was the Royalists, not the Republicans, who effected Hugo Kupka's safe retreat. I would stake your life on it.
So it was the Waludas who spirited the wretch away. Now I think about it, there was something a little strange about the ships I saw. The men seemed almost crestfallen, as if in mourning, as if they believed, or were made to believe, that their master was dead.
And you have your... It may well...
Allow me, as luck...
I'd be glad if they give me a moment.
Very well.
Mid's finished outfitting her little work.
Otto.
You're not
Don't worry, I won't risk any...
Valenza, and if you have any trouble...
Who is she?
An older soul. We've heard nothing.
Thanks. I'll keep that in mind.
So, what about your uncle? I mean, he's welcome to stay, but...
Don't look so worried. He'll be coming with me.
Thank fuck for that.
Gav, Otto, I'm leaving you two in charge.
You can count on us.
ไปคุยกับคุณลุงต่อนะครับไอ้คุณอาโอ้เรียกผิดตลอดเลย
All right, Uncle. I'm ready to depart. Shall we?
We shall. Come, let us away to adventure.
คือลุงวะ Uncle ไม่เป็นไรเรียกอะไรก็ได้โตแล้วทะเลทรายดาเมเคียนรีพับลิกดาเมเชียนป่ะ
I was a young man when last I walked this path. There's an old trading post not far from here. The road to Drake's Fang leads through it.
The trading post it is.
Leader of the Sand.
Good girl.
Our destination lies over that dune, beyond the ruins. Mark them well, Clive. It's all too easy to lose one's bearings in the sands. Many years ago, when you were just a boy, you and I rode this way together, accompanying your father on a scouting expedition to Drake's Fang.
He let me come with you.
I'm not surprised you don't remember. It was just before Joshua was born. You were so eager to be there when your brother arrived that you whipped your chocobo too hard on the journey home and fell from the saddle. I shall never forget how Elwyn fussed over you as you sat in the sand, bawling like a babe.
Who do you think those soldiers were?
So,
Ah, there she is. The good old Dalamil Inn. Do you know, this heat has given me quite a thirst. Quick drink before we press on?
look there. Those are ashen steeds. No doubt about it.
And such a long ride from Stone here. Our Waluda friends must be soothing their saddle sores in the inn. Shall we join them? Run along and play now, Torgal. Dogs aren't allowed inside.
Ừ, ชุดไม่เด็ดเลยทั้งคู่
Good day to you. Eating?
Sorry about my pal. He only talks when his mouth's full. What do you recommend?
Well, if you're after something light, we do a fine chocobo soup with lentils and honey.
2 bowls of that, then. An ale.
Right you are.
Hey, girl!
Coming!
Your pal? Would you rather be my squire?
เอ้าอยู่ใกล้กันแค่นี้เลย
Your Grace, it is plain you are not yet well enough to travel. If you would only let me take you to someone who can better attend to your ills.
No, we must press on. Prince Dion has returned to his camp and will soon depart for the front. I must speak with him at all costs. Miss this chance and I may never get another. You do understand that?
Yes, Your Grace. But you must at least agree to take your medicine. I'll fetch you some water.
Keep watch, they tell us. But all I see is sand.
I hear they got our guest back to the Fang without any trouble. We'll be leaving soon enough.
Why the Lord Commander dragged us all this way just to save that blockhead skin, we'll never know. Dominant or not, he's a bloody idiot.
That'll be Kupka, then.
Well, let's get this down us. We've a long way to go.
Hey, you!
หมี่เหลืองตลอด
Sorry.
Can you walk, Your Grace?
What's wrong?
I fear trouble may be brewing downstairs.
You two are travelers, are you not? Me and my companions are strangers here. Perhaps you'd be good enough to accompany us a while. Help us find our way.
Sorry, lads, but we've got business in camera that can't wait.
Ah, I'm sure you could spare us an hour or two. Friend.
น่ารักจริงๆยกปกให้เขาเลย
I'm afraid we don't have a moment to lose. Stay back, Uncle.
Gladly.
ลุงเป็นคนตลกจริงๆว่ะชอบเหมือนไม่กระตุกปะกันเนี้ยเล่นกระตุกแปลกๆนะรับเลยไม่น่ามาหาเรื่องใส่ตัวเลยนะเราเอา
For your trouble. Word of advice, miss. That soup could do with a touch more salt.
มาเพื่อหาจริงๆเลยเนี่ย
Now's our chance. Your Grace?
I'm fine.
มีขวานไว้ทำไม
Clive?
รู้ขนาดนี้เลยเหรอตามออกไปเลย
What is it now?
It's nothing. Let's go.
Well, we didn't know where to find Kupka before. We do now.
The Royalists, to themselves, their guest is in the Fang. We should press on before any more of their friends turn up.
Plates and pots! Bowls and basins!
Your arms are like iron.
Won't you come and play, handsome?
น้องหมาเอาล่ะเดี๋ยวเราอ๋ออะไรอ่ะโอ้เต็มไปหมดเลย
They've closed the road, and it's the only way from here to the Fang. It would seem Lord Kupka is not accepting visitors at present.
We have to get through that gate.
Not by force, I trust. We've attracted quite enough unwanted attention already.
By guile, then. Perhaps the Desert Hare can offer us her aid.
Rosina Dalamil, woman of mystery. But how will we find her? We know naught of her but her name.
And that she was working with Sid. Sid's other collaborators have all been people of means, the wealthiest and most successful members of their communities. I'll wager this Rosina Dalamil is the same.
That would certainly help to narrow the search. We need only inquire as to who is in charge of the town.
And that's exactly what I mean to do.
Hmm. ต้องคุยกับชาวเมือง2นะครับ แต่ว่าเราจะไปต่อกันในพาร์ทต่อไปนะครับพาร์ทนี้ขอจบไว้เท่านี้นะ แล้วเจอกันครับทุกคนอย่าลืมกดไลค์กดแชร์กด Subscribe ได้นะครับแล้วเจอกันครับสวัสดีครับ